Oh. That worked? Oh my Yogg works on this? That's cool. That's pretty cool if you ask me. If I go fast enough, I can play the Obsidian Shard. Okay. Exists a good version of Questline Hunter? I'm sure you can make one that's okay. I don't know, like, it depends, like, what you mean by good. Martian, is better to open new experience packs and craft old cards, or open old packs? Generally, the best cards in Wild tend to be the best cards in Standard, so generally better to open the new expansion. Goodbye, Patches. See you later. Hey, Goldshire Knoll. Guess I should have done this first, huh? Maybe that's what a good player would have done. Get out 2 Knolls. Maybe I'll save it to double up on Gaia instead.
No more Mrs. Nice.
No more Mrs. Chumbus. Only the most skillful players draw patches. I've heard that, yeah, that's probably true. It's at least as true as something. We know that. See you later, Shen. That's even your real name. Hey, Marty, it's hard to catch a stream, but I like your YouTube vids. I didn't really like the Pokemon, though. It didn't have much Hearthstone in it. We still watched it, though. Well, I appreciate you, Rio. I guess. How dare you? How dare you do that? So rude. I don't want the thing to flip. I want to put it back in the deck where it might not flip yet. Should I go get patches? If I go get patches, I'm really not doing much with the rest of my turn. But this is better at 4 anyway, so I guess I'll do that. Something cool to play. Eye for an eye. That's actually pretty good, right? This is an ancient, Wow, that was not a great passage. Not a great passage, I'll say that much. But yeah, it's an ancient ice block counter, the eye for an eye. We just get them to 1 and then play this. And then if they don't play Magister, we win. And everyone will be very amused by it, especially me. Depth charge. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say, chat. It's a little too funny if you ask me. Ooh. Well, I can't do that. I guess I'm doing this and this. As sad as that makes me. So now I have played 1, 2, 3, 4 things. So I can do this and preserve my damage.
No more Mrs. Nice.
Yay! Even Shaman Tech W, I guess. Is it normal to keep looking at your deck tracker to see if patches is gonna flash when you are planning to play that pirate in your hand turn 1? Like, do you look at it to see if he flashes in the deck tracker, like as it comes out? I'm not sure I do that, but I bet you it's normal in its own way. We're almost there. We're almost there.
No more Mrs. Nice.
Martian, is there a card / deck you despise? When Quest Mage is good, I really hate it. I gotta give it to Quest Mage. It's the only deck where I sometimes concede turn 1 just to not play it. Like, I don't normally do that with decks. I usually like play it out to some degree. And this is the deck where I do that. Should have done that first, huh? Who knows? It could have been Flare. Could have been Flare. Fungus. The weapon is not huge at all. That's true. It's kind of small. It's average sized. It is. That's true. Flare attempt number 2. None of those are very exciting. That's my opinion on them. I was looking for a Shudderwalk list, but hardly any of them run any copy effects or Grumble World Shaker. Are the days of Infinite Freeze over? Is it even good? Yeah, I mean, you don't really need to do that. At least in the Reno Shaman ones. In the Reno Shaman ones, you typically just try to like play good cards on curve, and then the thing about it, the reason why copying and returning to your hand is kind of fallen out of favor is because Shudderwalk has much more direct ways of killing the opponent now. Like before, that was the win condition, is you would keep playing Shudderwalks over and over forever and eventually whittle them down with life trinkers. So that's why that was necessary. Now, especially with like Astalor or with pre-nerf Snowfall Guardian, you just kill them. You don't need that many Shudderwalk. And then if you have cold storage, you know, you're already getting extra Shudderwalk, and usually it doesn't take more than 2 or 3 Shudderwalk, which is what that deck can do, which is cold storage, to end the game. So just not necessary. Your Uber Eats guy seems mad, might want to answer your door. All right, there you go, Quest Mage. Enjoy it. The Ancient Tech did it. Yeah, I got there. Martian, is combo your least favorite archetype? You rarely play it. I don't know that I rarely play it. So all in early combo tends to be less exciting to me. It also tends to do worse on YouTube. Like if there's a really good early combo deck, people don't really watch it. So I tend not to play a lot of that on stream for that reason. But for example, Quest Mage, I love playing Quest Mage. Quest Mage is one of my favorite decks to play ever. Certainly my favorite mage deck of all time. I really liked it the most in Rise of Shadows, like back when it was like you take 1 extra turn, not a million extra turns. But it was also very janky. It was before Licensed Adventurer came out, so you really had to like play with a bunch of random spells, and it was really stupid and fun. That year, my enthusiasm for Hearthstone was at its lowest, and I kept playing because Quest Mage existed, and that was still fun. So Year of the Dragon, I would mostly just play to Wild Legend. I did Standard Legend a couple times that year, but I mostly just played Wild Legend to play Quest Mage. And then Parrot Quest Mage I loved. I played a ton of that, mostly off stream, but I did play a lot of it. And Control Combo is my favorite type of deck in Hearthstone. So like I like the decks where you spend the first part of the deck kind of keeping your opponent off you for like, you know, 6 to 8 turns, and then you do something like Raza, Anduin, or you do Shudderwalk or Corrupt, like Bolner, Yasha Arch type stuffs. Those are my favorite archetypes. I should invent a Parrot Quest Mage. I popularized it, but like people were doing it before it even got buffed.
No more, Mrs. Nicer.
All right, like the list that became popular was my list. So like I played it in Alterac Valley, and then we just added Savara to it when that came out in Sunken City. So like it was my list that got big, but you know, people were doing it before, even before the Parrot got buffed. Shudderwalk is combo. I mean, like it can be. Not all Shudderwalk's lists have been combo, but a lot of them have been.
No more, Mrs. Nicer.
Yeah, like it's so subjective anyway. Like Shudderwalk is a lot of things. It's a tempo deck, it's a control deck, it's a good stuff pile, it's a combo deck. It's one of those decks that is not well defined by a specific archetype. Ooh. LMAO, Lightning Storm against Even Shot. Yeah, that was pretty good, huh? To add to your Death Knight buffs, I think Mage Reno hero card could have a buff too on today's standards. Oh, for sure, yeah. I mean, that thing could cost like 7. I don't know. Maybe it's like, maybe you don't want to have a Twisting Nether before turn 8, but like, then you need to buff something else about it. This is pretty yucky compared to Reno. Yeah, if only I still had. Oh, I could bounce it. Is it worth shadow stepping my friend here just a breath? Honestly, it might be. Look how funny this is, opponent. Is that funny to you? I think it's funny. It's a tempo deck, it's a control deck, it's a war crime, it's a combo deck. Finally a balanced Draxus. Yep, it's as balanced as it gets. Doesn't matter, we win. Draxus win, let's go.
Did someone call for sugar?
Someone call for sugary spice. Who called for sugary spice? Was it you? Patches! This is a hand I've ever had. This is one of the hands I've ever had, chat. I'll say that much. I'll say that much. Bored. I see. The shadow engulfs us. Alright, well, as long as we're talking about muzzling magic.
I won this!
No more, Mrs. Nice Elf.
What's the time over there, Martian? How long are they gonna hammer? They're gonna hammer, I don't know how long they're gonna hammer specifically, but they're gonna, you know, the workday I'm supposed to expect is till 5, and it's currently not even 10, so, you know, it's not like there's hope that they'll stop in time, or else I would have waited to stream later. That seems vaguely okay. I don't think they're going to kill Velarok next turn as long as I kill this. Oh, that's nice. That's also nice. That just worked out just fine. That worked out just fine. I'm into it. Is there fun in playing Contraband Stash, or does it lower your win rate? It lowers your win rate for sure. This deck is trying to put cards from other classes in its hand to activate all of your Obsidian Shards and Null, and then playing one to activate this. So you're not really looking to play a bunch of Thief cards and then replay a bunch of Thief cards, if you know what I mean. If you knows what I means. Let's get that Mind Blast. My Mind Blast.
No more, Mrs. Nice Elf.
Yay! I could Obsidian Shard on the first turn, should I? I guess. Could also play this on the first turn. That kind of sickens me, so I won't.
More, Mrs. Nice Elf.
Kind of sickens me, so I won't. That's a chicken.
No more, Mrs. Nice Elf.
This Finley is gonna go so hard. I do say, hey Patches. How you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you, Patches. I guess that one, right?
No more Mrs. Nicer.
Are you interested in trying Thaddeus Sledge OTK Warlock in Standard? It's quite crazy. Not super interested in playing Standard at all because of Thaddeus OTK Warlock. I like the other day I got hit with it and then I just kind of closed the game and I haven't been back since. I should have prepped that, huh? Alright, never mind. New plan. I've never seen a more calm person drawing patches. It, like, I have to accept it at this point. It's just you know, it's part of playing Hearthstone as MartianBuu. You're gonna draw patches. Think they're gonna change Thaddeus's wording? I have no idea what they're gonna do. No idea. Maybe they'll ban some more neutral cards. You never know. I don't love that I have to heal them back to full to get through this. I won't lie to you, chat. It's not my favorite part of this. Not my favorite part of this.
Our gift of frost shields us.
Oh, well, there's that. There's that. No, we can do better. We can do better. Can we do better than that? Maybe. Alright, cool. Ooh, nice. I hate when standard is broken as well. It's your breaking wild. Yeah. You wouldn't mind if they revert Thaddeus? They might do that. They might do that. I think that's probably on the table. How about cost for less, but not less than one? Well, I mean, as long as you're fine with it never seeing any more play ever again, then that's a fine change. They'll probably just rotate him early. They haven't done that since Hall of Fame existed. They've done that exactly one time ever, and it's a pair of cards that couldn't be nerfed without being completely changed. I don't like. They could do that. I don't think they will probably do that. This isn't looking good, chat. Okay.
No more Mrs. Nicer.
If they blew Denathrius from orbit, I don't see why they couldn't explode Thaddeus now that they've gotten mini set money. Still bitter, yeah. I'm there with you. I'm there with you. Nathria just got absolutely obliterated. And like in the case of Theotar, I'm pleased. And like Theotar is still kind of playable, right? Whereas like Denathrius is not playable. It's awful. Sure. Sure. After all, why shouldn't I play that? What about your even cost cards have +1 attack? As long as it switches to odd. They only printed Theo because they knew what Daddy D would do, and then they nerfed both of them. I think they printed Theo because they thought the effect would be fun for people who have been asking for that effect for years. That's my theory. Don't kill Thaddeus. He is our savior. He brought back turn 6 OTKs to standard. He is the last messiah of United and Stormwind. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Let the Badlands burn. Poop? Just bet this is holy spell and not any spell. Let the Badlands burn. Scorch the sand. So 8, 14. Are we one off? That's brutal. Oh, I can bounce this again though because of this. So wait, it's legal, I think. Good job, Glacial Advance. Way to be a card. Way to be a Hearthstone card. Alright. Even more damage. Almost didn't even need to swing! What a turn. No more Mrs. Nice Elf. Hello, hello. A bit of an early stream today, Pog. Early stream today? I mean, yes, but it is funny that you're saying that now when it's at like, I feel late if I start now times. Wow, you're late? That is okay. I think you're right on time. You're here right when you should be. This secret passage isn't that great. I don't love it. Let's try again. All right, cool. This one's okay because it had a gear shift in it. So that was 3 mana, draw 3, which actually isn't that bad. And we got a shell thing, which is also pretty good. So good deal. Show me preparation. Real nice. That's not preparation. That's not preparation at all. Now I have to wait to be able to do this. Well, to be able to do this.
No more Mrs. Nice Elf.
All right, I have my ice block counter. Don't do that. That's rude. I guess. Oh, does it not count? That's annoying. All right. Would you rather have infinite potatoes but no chunguses, or chunguses, unlimited chunguses but no chunguses? Yeah, it's a tough call, because kind of like to what you're saying there, chungus is a pretty abstract concept. If you don't have any chungus, you don't really have anything. Let the Badlands burn. Badlands burn. See you later. Tavern terms, Singleton. Though Hearthstone allows 2 copies of any non-legendary card, Singleton decks use 30 unique cards in their list. Though this style sacrifices draw consistency, certain cards like Reno Jackson, Zephyrus, and others grant powerful effects when your deck contains no duplicates to compensate. Singleton is like the one name for Highlander decks that does not get used in in Hearthstone, you know what I mean? And they even say there can only be one. There can only be one. Like they know Highlander. Say Highlander instead of Singleton. What are you guys doing to me over there? Top 100, here we come. Double shell game. Double shell game. Gun to my head, what deck am I taking to rank 1? I'm dead. I don't know, maybe Holy Wrath Paladin. Would Unnerved Maestra make this deck tier 1? Probably. Probably.
The shadow engulfs us.
Come, pray with me. Let the Badlands burn. Scorch the sand. A tango?
Shiny, not for you! Water! Sweet, beautiful water!
Seems really good to me. Just put that there. And then it's just unkillable. Look at that. Look at that.
No more, Mrs.
I don't know what you plan on doing there, Brand. But good luck.
A mistake. Brilliant.
I feel icky! Water! Sweet, water! Beautiful water! Beautiful water!
You need those shell games. Which is kind of funny to me. Kind of funny to me, chat.
Give me that. Not what I want. A tango? Scorch the
That was a very satisfying game.
Brilliant.
The Nathria nerfs will be so glorious. Maybe. Maybe. It'll be the end of Hearthstone for me if the Guitar goes 1 mana cheaper. Revert the other ones as much as you want. And I remember Kael'thas. Renathal revert? That's fine. It's fine for a while.
No more, Mrs. Nice Out.
Oh, hey, Patches. Hey, Patches, how you doing?
Give me that. Not what I want.
No more, Mrs. Nice Out.
Hey, Ash, good afternoon. May all of your New Year's be new, too. Surely Blizzard won't unnerf the Atar. I have, like, no high confidence opinion on which of the Nathria cards they'll unnerf, to be honest. I'm, like, of a mind to expect anything. I'll be at 7. Be at 7. That was 2 so far. 3, 4. So I kill Serena.
Give me that. Not what I want.
And then I guess I'll trade.
There's simply nothing I can do.
I would play a card that said start of game, destroy all Dirty Rats, Mutanus, and Theatar in both players' decks in hand in every single deck. Yeah, it is pretty brutal. It is pretty brutal. Seance ain't bad. Seance is more of this.
Smell you! Smell
No
Excuse
more
me.
Mrs. Nice Elf.
Excuse me, did the unearthed version break it? I can't remember. The unearthed version of what? Would Sinstone 2 and Rocket 4 be Monk Ass and Wild? It would be really strong. Be really strong. We know that they were good. They were very widely, heavily played back when they worked as they did. Well, there you go.
Smell you!
No more Mrs. Nice Elf.
You like Dirty Rat, but you're a weirdo? Yeah. I mean, like, I've liked it myself. You don't have to be weird to like Dirty Rat. Kael'thas and Strider? Oh, yeah. I mean, it was super good. It got nerfed the first one. It was the first of them. Aviana is just better? I don't know that it's better. I don't know that it's better.
No more Mrs. Nice Elf.
So many cards from Archie. Look at that. Look at all those cards. Let the Badlands burn. Let the burn lands bad. Eh.
Too soon.
I will have a lot of bursts next turn if they Reno. I don't know that I'll have enough. That's not Reno. That's not Reno. I do say. Growing up, we had a dog named Tiger. That's Tiger with a Y instead of an I. Tiger, to the best of our knowledge, was an Akita/pit bull, and the combination of those features gave him a floofy tail and a vaguely tiger-shaped head, along with an orangey brown coat and black stripes. So he did look a lot like a tiger. Tiger liked to play chase, and the way that I would activate chase mode was to walk over him a few times while he was lying down chilling out. The first time he would just kind of follow me with his eyes. The second time he would lift his head up a little. The third time he might snap at my pant leg a little bit. On the fourth or fifth pass, he would jump up and get ready to play. So mostly after that, I would just run around the table and he'd catch me pretty quick because he's faster. But then after we moved, the couch went from up against the wall to the very center of the room, opening up a new tactic. So while he was faster than me while we were running, I could climb the couch faster than he could. So I would run around the couch, climb up the middle of it, hop over the back, and he would either stare at me for a second and then change direction, or he would climb up on the couch and jump over the back. Either of those left me with a little bit of time to get ahead of him. But after, 3 to 5 minutes of this, he would gather up the courage to clear the couch in one jump. At which point, there was no escaping him anymore. And he'd like tug at my pant legs a little bit and then, pet him, tell him he's a good doggy, and that was that. He was a very good doggy. I miss him a lot sometimes.